Detail-oriented. Becoming more detail-oriented involves a systematic approach to tasks and a keen awareness of the finer elements that contribute to the overall success of a project or activity. The first step is to adopt a proactive mindset that prioritizes accuracy and completeness. For example, if you are working on a report, don't just skim through the data and hastily compile your findings. Take the time to cross-verify your numbers, check for inconsistencies, and ensure that your conclusions are logically sound. This initial thoroughness sets the foundation for becoming more detail-oriented in everything you do. One effective way to focus on details is by breaking tasks down into smaller, manageable components. For instance, if you're tasked with organizing a corporate event, don't just look at it as a single, enormous responsibility. Divide it into segments like venue selection, catering, guest list, and so on. Then, under each category, list out even more specific tasks. In the case of venue selection, for example, you would consider details such as accessibility, parking, acoustics, and so on. Breaking things down in this way allows you to concentrate on each aspect thoroughly, reducing the likelihood of missing important details. Another useful technique is employing checklists or templates. Whether you're involved in repetitive activities or one-time projects, a checklist ensures that you follow a structured approach and don't skip crucial steps. For example, if you're in a job that requires frequent client meetings, create a checklist that includes steps like confirming the meeting time a day in advance, preparing an agenda, ensuring all presentation materials are ready, and so on. By adhering to this list, you guarantee that even minor yet critical elements are not overlooked. Visual aids can also help in becoming more detail-oriented. Using color-coded systems, flowcharts, or tables can turn complex information into easy-to-interpret data, allowing you to see how each detail fits into the bigger picture. For instance, if you're a student trying to grasp a difficult concept, create a mind map to break down the subject matter into subtopics, facilitating a deeper understanding and helping you to pay attention to details that you might otherwise miss. Review and revision are fundamental to detail-oriented work. Always allocate time to revisit and refine what you've done. If you're writing an article, for instance, don't be content with your first draft. Take the time to revise, looking out for grammatical errors, inconsistencies in your arguments, and areas that may need more detail or clarification. Similarly, before sending out an important email at work, reread it carefully to ensure there are no mistakes or omissions. Lastly, make a habit of learning from your mistakes and successes. Take note of the details you missed or executed well in completed tasks. Analyze what led to either the oversight or the success and use these learnings for future tasks. If you overlooked a key metric in a business report, make sure to include it in your checklist for next time. If your attention to detail saved a project from a costly error, note what helped you catch the mistake and make it a part of your regular process. In summary, becoming more detail-oriented is a multi-step process involving proactive thoroughness, task segmentation, the use of checklists, visual aids, rigorous review, and continuous learning. By integrating these elements into your daily routines, you enhance your ability to focus on the smaller, finer details which cumulatively make a big difference in the quality of your work and your overall effectiveness.